Turn that off. Pull up the chat monitor. In good faith, you must wait. Here we are. Yay! Chat monitor acquired. Alrighty. Welcome to more Marvel Rivals, where I will grind for like an hour or so, and then ramble about skins for an hour or so, as seems to be the norm. We'll see how today goes. We'll see which way the day takes me. I'm gonna go Rocket. Because I'm just trying to... I have 3... I already checked my mission, so I have 3 more matches as strategists, 4 more as vanguards. I am way behind on my healing, like, plus 300 quest line thing, so I'm gonna be healing. I solo healed 35k as Rocket yesterday. Let's see how much I can do today. That was in one game I solo healed 35k. I don't even think we won. I think we lost that game. But my whole team was like, thank you. I was the only healer. And I was like, guys,
Buzz, stop.
don't need to take it. What are you doing? Being a menace. Running, running. Alright. Nope. Uh-oh. Don't die, everybody. Don't die, everybody. I've not done much healing. Do we have any tanks? No, okay, that's why. I was like, man, I'm gonna throw in orbs left and right and seeing people's health going up. As a random little note, that's not that random. It is connected to this game because it's Marvel. I did watch Thunderbolts finally. I've been meaning to get to it. I was planning to wait until it was on Disney Plus, but I'm seeing Fantastic Four tomorrow. And the shooting. Oh no, he died before I could throw orbs at him. Well, there's some there. There's some there. Okay, sorry, I'd been meaning to watch it, and I wanted to watch it before Fantastic Four, so I decided to watch it, and very good. I liked it a lot, and I thought it was cool. I think, it's funny though, because I watched it after I'd already watched, Superman. which did come out after it. That was awesome. And I think at the end of the day, I like Superman a little more than I like Thunderbolts. I think Thunderbolts is very good, though. But, I mean, Superman's so good. That's such a good movie.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Okay, Jeff, I got a plan.
That's not really what Moon Knight does, but okay.
No, I'm just messing with you. All you gotta do is swallow everybody whole. Got it?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
What?
2.
What do you mean?
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
I'll throw orbs at you if I can. I don't care. I don't care how you're playing. I don't care what your goal is. I'm gonna be throwing orbs at you.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
If I can. Get healed. Get healed.
This is real firepower.
Shield never hurts. The mission area is yours. You own nothing.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying. You're welcome.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Because it's not good.
Ready to put on a show.
He's in vampire mode. Healing is reduced.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
But yeah, Thunderbolts is very good. Has a lot of heart. The VFX are actually like well handled. It feels like everything the MCU was lacking in some of its recent movies, where it's like the CGI feels really rushed, the VFX is like just as a result not up to par, and then it feels more like a product than ever before, which like it always has been, but it just feels more like.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it easy.
She didn't even kill Jeff. I think Jeff ran away and survived that.
You're welcome. I'm just dying. Cosmic yard amplifier. Ready to be deployed. This is real firepower.
No! They killed me.
You ain't got rid of me yet. You're ready for action.
Alright, alright. Where are my frames going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
No. Dang. Oh, we actually do have a tank now, at least. That's good. We have a chance to kind of recover this a bit.
My best friends are mine.
Seconds before you attack.
Then do it. Oh, now he's an Namor. Okay. Oh.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the mission area. Got it?
Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
This is real firepower and dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, hey, hey, whoa. Whee. I'm running. I'm running for my life.
I am ready to throw a shot.
Okay. Uh-oh, oh. No! He grabbed me. His healing may be reduced, but his shields aren't. Oh. That hurt. Oh. Ow. Ow. At least he's got the good skin.
I'm gonna get some revenge.
Okay. Do do do. Do do do.
You've captured more than
Eh.
half of the mission area. Keep going.
I felt this server lag.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
throwing heals everywhere I can.
The area's almost yours.
This is real firepower!
I got it. Insane chat that game.
Another epic victory.
Indeed, that was an insane chat. All right. Another one. The Celestial Husk.
Pick your hero.
I will go. I would do Rocket again. I like doing I just recently have started learning Ultron. I like doing them on maps that have like a nice long sight line, like defense on the old Clintar map where you're pushing the payload, or where the offense is pushing the payload, like that one. I really like the first point on Ultron, because you have such a long sight line that you can contribute a lot of damage support, while also healing anyone who gets, like, who falls back enough to let you heal them, I guess, you know.
Not how I was expecting this day to play out. Never a dull moment for our crew, eh, Quillen? I just hope we can get this wrapped up soon. No, I have plans. You made a plan. I guess it's the first time for everything.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Let's get moving.
Relay deployed. Enemy ready for action.
Oh. Heals, heals, heals. Whoa. Heals around.
Mission area is yours.
That's right. Everything is mine. You're ready for action. The moon haunts you. This is real firepower.
Alright. No, 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 no.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
No! I think I was the only one hit by that.
Control lost.
I'll patch you up. Ha! Much better. Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
No worries. I got your back.
You're ready for action. Needed that, thanks.
Shields up. Us against the world.
No.
Control lost.
Don't think so.
I unleash the Symbiotes.
A little help, please.
Fucking helpful.
Trying.
You're welcome.
15 capture progress is past the halfway point. Control seized.
How much did I heal? Oh, 6k. That's not bad for a first one. Oh, man. The Celestial Hand.
I got a plan.
A guy who's only ever played Xenoblade Chronicles. Man, this stage has really giving me some Xenoblade vibes.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ah.
Thanks. Now, would you mind telling my brother that?
Wow.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I have seen fallen celestials before,
Let's get in there.
enemy in front of us. You're ready for action.
Feeling
This is real firepower.
the mission area is now. Mission area is yours.
I'll patch you up. Don't bite me. You're just dying.
Whoa. Running away. Running away.
You're ready for action. I'll patch you up. Never miss.
Oh. Ouch.
Control lost.
I'm back. Armor packed here. Hey, you're ready for action.
Feeling fantastic.
Somebody scratch my back. I unleash the Symbiotes' power. This is real firepower. You're ready for action.
Okay, we took out their tank. Really staggered from when we took out the rest of the team. I think will benefit us.
Watch this spot. I'll patch you up. Good medicine.
Woo, 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 woo.
All eyes over here.
Tag a hotspot.
Anyone willing to help?
I'll patch you up. My good deed for the day.
I think we win this.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have
I think we win this. We win this. Okay, yeah, about 6K per round. That's not too bad.
another epic victory.
One more. Then we switch to tank.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I think I'm gonna do Rocket again. Though I might switch to Cloak and Dagger to help Spider-Man more. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to heal him enough, but I don't know. I guess good Spider-Man shouldn't need me on him at all times. Oh wait, we have 3 supports now. Okay.
Some of my best friends are crooks and villains. Yeah.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hell, should make a guy feel better just by being here. Yeah, same here. Come on, you're just a kid. Where is kidding is for later.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
What you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
When this is all said and done, there's business as usual.
You're welcome.
Here they come.
Oh my god, what killed me?
Feeling strong, real strong.
Oh, like a perfect distance. 2 headshot kill. Alright, that makes sense.
I'll patch you up.
Trying to heal you.
Spider beacon in service. You're ready for action.
Systems restored.
A thousand gods.
Heals, 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 heals. Ow. Alright. I'm gonna switch to CD because I need to be able to better combat the dives.
Just don't know him.
So I don't know why I'm getting lag spikes now of all times on this map. At this moment. For these newer games, my computer doesn't always like when I'm simultaneously streaming and playing, but it's okay. Oh, hello? Am I getting actual like ping spikes? What is happening?
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. My turn to shine. Help get that vehicle to its destination. My turn to shine. We are undefeatable!
My step?
Hold still. I'm trying to help. System restored. Us against the world!
Might as well just go in. Whee.
Us against the world.
No. I don't know why they use both, but they did.
We are undefeatable!
No.
My time to shine. Wakanda needs us to move faster.
If that was a rage quit, that's kind of funny because like they're the one who chose a character who's not particularly great on push maps. Like any character can be useful on any map, but like we are on a push map. I will say, I think this game's disconnect handling is kind of bad. Like, if it's not ranked, I get the idea that, like, oh, you want to give them time to return if they can. But, like, this ain't ranked. Like, just give us a new person immediately. Like, put a new person on a backfill queue right in. I don't care. Like, Overwatch does that. It works so much nicer for these types of, like, oh, someone DC'd scenarios. Especially if it's, like, late game. Yeah. That was an awful ult, Jeff. Oh no. And it's not even your fault. That was just bad. It was, you needed a clutch play and we just did not have the opportunity. Yeah, no, their blade was good. Boop boop boo. Yep, I have an event thing. Sure. This skin's pretty cool. Not my favorite Venom skin, but it is pretty good. Alright, let me unlock these. Cool. I don't think, is it in the store yet? No, it's not. They have a Polarity Venom coming where he has like a beak because of Phoenix. And I think that looks awesome. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it looks sick. I'm probably not going to buy it, but I do have a lot of saved up units. So maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. Alright. Maybe start playing tank. We'll see if the game wishes to be kind to me. Hi, Finn. Oh, Mimi. Oh, Mimi. Oh, Mimi.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Freedom's an idea that will never die.
Cap seems to be like my best character when I need. Bro, you DC'd and you haven't even joined the game. Like, actually, how does that one happen? The game's not even started. We already have a disconnect.
I was always meant to be a soldier.
Hi, Finn.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
He's here now. How you doing, Mimi?
I'm not doing it for recognition.
How you doing, Mimi?
I'm fighting because it's the right thing.
He's just hanging out.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Most of us. That's the boost I needed. That's enough.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
They've got more soldiers than us. Can't beat battlefield medicine.
We captured the mission area.
No! Why do we only have one support? Evil Deadpool 66, you are evil. You show up as backfill. We have 2 and 2 and 1, and you go, let me go 3rd DPS.
Sorry, soldier.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Nope. Yeah, I was just like stuck in the crowd.
They've almost got it.
All right. Don't rush in.
I am Venus.
Rude.
All right. Don't rush in.
Yeah, one heal is not great.
If we don't stand up for what's right, who will?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Soldiers stick together. Real soldiers do the right thing, not the easy thing. If I could get a look at Doom's machine, I could solve this problem.
Go to JP, your buns. Swap.
3, 2,
One DPS has to. I think that's one of my favorite current euphemisms online is buns for ass. I just think that one's so funny. It's a much sillier way to say it every single time.
the mission area is yours to capture now.
Nope. Don't think so. Oh, he's slippery. Nope, 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 nope. I was hoping that I could steal the heal from them, but I think by me landing, I hurt them and then they healed. That was tragic. We actually did have a decent hold. Whoops. We actually did have a decent hold for quite a while. No, we don't need 3 DPS. That's what we don't need.
That's the boost I need. I'm doing this my way.
No! Get at him! Get at him! No!
Don't mess with the amazing.
2 tanks is more useful than 3 DPS.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
To fight another day. Bogeys incoming. That's the boost I need.
No!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
A thousand gods!
Behold! Exile! Us against the world! Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I think there are 2 roles where I think it pays to have 3 of someone. There are tanks and there are supports. If you have 3 tanks, you definitely need to have at least one who's doing whatever, you know? Like, you always need to have someone who's, you know, off, kind of just disrupting. Like, if I was Cap, we had Thing and we had Strange or something like that. It would have been a good instance for me to be really aggressive and going way out, maybe even Thing going out with me, while Strange stayed back and was kind of our anchor. And we would just, you know, retreat to him when we needed to. 3 supports can also be good, but you need to have an off support. Like, you need to have someone like an Ultron who's not a raw, I heal you support, mixed with like a Jeff and like maybe a Mantis. So they can kind of be balancing the damage output and the healing, and the damage boosting and the shielding and all of those different aspects of supporting. like kind of between them. But 3 DPS always means that you as a DPS will perform worse. Because there's only so many people you can kill. If there's too many of you and not enough tanks, you won't have people to protect you, so you'll just die. And if there's too many of you and not enough supports, you won't have people to heal you, so you'll just die. So there's never an instance, in my eyes, where 3 DPS is preferable to 3 of any of the other roles. Maybe there are some, like if you had 1 tank, 3 DPS, 2 supports. That can work. That's doable, but it really depends on the map, it depends on who the tank is, and depends on how well they can defend the entire team. But it will always feel more difficult. I think the most balanced way to do it is 2-2-2. Every single time, that is the most balanced, like, safe way to play the game, is 2-2-2. If you want that extra oomph, you can sometimes try having 3 DPS, 1 less tank. You should always have 2 supports, though. You should never have 1 support unless you have one of the, like, I can heal everyone supports. Good example of that would be like a Rocket. Rocket is a good I can heal everyone support. Jeff can be, because his water does pierce. Like, he can heal multiple people in a line, but his team needs to stay really grouped. Rocket can just be throwing orbs everywhere. They're bouncing everywhere, especially on an enclosed map. Everyone's getting heals. It's great. Rocket can solo support. I mean, like I said, I solo supported as Rocket one game, did 35k heals. It was not an easy game, and we lost. But I was healing.
If we don't stand up for what's right, who's living?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that
Whee!
vehicle to its destination.
Yeah.
You're halfway there. Keep going. Almost there. Don't turn back now. Vehicle reached the
Whee!
checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. You're halfway there. Keep going.
Dang, he is going off.
It's clobbering time!
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
No!
You can always count on me, Symbiotes.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Sure. That's one way to end that. I'm not huge on how that team up works, where like one person has to say, "Hey, I want to do this move," and then the other has to go, "Yep, all right." I'm not huge on that. I think it should literally just be the person who hits C jumps to the other person, they share a cooldown. That's it. Like, that would have been so much nicer, because like there were times that I would see him in a spot where I'm like, "Ooh, this would be good. We should do this," and I would hit C, and I would have to wait for him to confirm. And in that case, because I initiated, he would jump to me. And in the cases where he initiated, you know, I would have to have the reaction time while fighting to go, "Oh, I should hit C. Where is he? Oh, he's right there." Like, I'd have to do all of that. I think it might work probably with like comms and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like it would be a smoother experience if I just hit C and I launched to Bucky, and we had the like ring of boo, or if Bucky hit C and he launched to me, you know. I'm gonna do one more tank game. We'll see how it goes. Alright.
I'm not judging.
Freedom's an idea that will never die. This is war. We keep fighting until we can't fight anymore.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Did I ever tell you that I read, like, all of your comics when I was a kid, Cap?
It's nice to know that even in my absence, I help
Punch,
inspire
punch,
the
punch,
next
punch,
generation.
punch, punch. Look at that. Good 2-2-2.
We thought you were the bees knees.
Or the next Symbiote.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright. Alright.
All you need to do is capture
Well,
the
let's
missionary.
get out here.
Got it?
No! I broke the nest, but at what cost?
You think I'm too old for this?
Capture the mission area!
Okay, took him out.
I am ready to put on a show! It's party time! Control lost!
Woo!
Team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
No! The spider droids! They got me.
All right. Don't rush in.
Whee!
They've almost got it!
Alright. Uh oh. I think my ally also fell in there. Wait, I have to watch this back. Did she fall down? Yeah, we both fell in a hole. Oh no. That last death from Battle Kid and I was not... that was not good. Oh no. Oh. Well.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Everyone is looking at me as if they know me. It's a strange feeling.
You may have just been unthought in your timeline, but to us, we're a trusted friend for ages.
I haven't led a fighting force of this magnitude since the war. What if I don't live up to your expectations?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Let's get jumping.
We'll do this the same way we always do. Together.
Hostile forces, and that's the most I need.
Whoa.
The mission area is yours for now.
Whoa. Ah, I almost got out.
They captured the mission area.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Whoa.
It's the grand finale.
This is real firepower!
I am just fighting for my life here. No! Got me again. I have blocked a lot of damage this game. His blade is crazy. He's just like zip, 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 zip.
I am ready to.
Oops. There you go. About to do that in the all chat. Whew. Dang. I'm not gonna give myself a vote, but I'll give them a vote. Alright. Yeah, so these are all the 4 left. I took a lot of damage in that last game. Alright, Battle Pass. Let's unlock this. And let's unlock this. So now I just have to get this skin. And I can move on to another symbiote. Followed by the last symbiote. So this is the last Phoenix skin I got. Not bad. It's fine with me. I think the Phoenix skins are fine. I just, I don't know, they don't appeal to me. Like, this one is barely a Phoenix skin. Like, this is just a recolor. There's nothing Phoenix here other than he's white and gold, but he's normally gold. Like, I don't know. I feel like if they wanted to have him with a Phoenix skin, they would have had to have done way more. And they really did not do much there. Like, this is a Phoenix skin. Like, I don't know. Maybe this doesn't count as a Phoenix skin. But, like, he says, like, an enigmatic energy, like, Phoenix. I don't know. And he's like to be the counterpoint to Null, the King in Black. He's the King in White. But then, you know, here we have like Phoenix Namor. Looks good. It's a pretty sick skin. I like the little flamey Phoenix wings on his ankles. That's a nice touch. You know, we got the Phoenix, like Emma Frost. This is pretty cool. I like how there's like the flame energy of Phoenix like on there, or on like the tails of the coat and coming out of her eye. Just the one. Her hair has like little bits of Phoenix stuff going on. That's pretty cool. Wolverine's, I think his is very good. I think this is actually a really good skin. I think his claws look sick. like how they're like flaming, like that. Really awesome touch. I think this is one of the best Phoenix skins. Golden Panther. Again, same with King and White. Sure. I guess. You know? What are the other ones? What are the other ones? Because there's more. I don't count Polarity Edge because that one's kind of both. Okay, here's the actual Black Panther Phoenix skin. See, this Phoenix skin. Why does he have the other one that's based on the King and White one that's supposed to be a Phoenix-ish skin, but it's not? I don't know. The magic one, it's okay. See how this looks. Yeah, this is cooler. You know, when she pulls out her full, you know, demon mode. I think this looks pretty good. Still not my favorite. I do like the bird mask. I think that's kind of cool. But like, oh, this is okay. This one's cool. This one. This is actually for Phoenix. It's alright. I don't really care for it a whole lot, but it's fine. It's a fine skin. No, this is not the... Don't they have a Scarlet? Which one that goes with it? Maybe it's not out yet. Maybe that comes out with the next batch. Because yeah, the next theme is this like Polarity Edge theme, which this one is, you know, you have Venom and Phoenix combined for this character. So you know, you got it for Blade. They're gonna have one that's actually Venom, that's like a Venom Phoenix skin, which again I think looks sick. A lot of people are not huge fans of the fact that he has like a bird beak, but I think it looks really cool. This skin's fine. I think Blade already looks cool, and this is kind of just like... I feel like it tries too hard to be cool. Which is like... It's not a good criticism, but like, look at this. Look at... He already has like the awesome swords, and I love his trench coat. Bro's got tats. Like, he's just cool. Very, very cool. This one, I just think of Wario when I see it, so it's less cool. But this feels like so like 80s, 90s coded. But like this, his normal look, I think is really good. I think Blade looks awesome here. I think Polarity Edge is good. But again, like, it just feels like they're trying too hard to convince you that Blade is cool. And it's like, he is Blade. Blade is cool. Like, he is a half vampire who hunts vampires with a sword. Sometimes really cool swords. That's just awesome. Conceptually, he's just a good character. Like, there's not a lot you can do to make Blade cooler than Blade. Like, Adam Warlock, you can give him this Blood Soul skin. This looks really cool. King and White, sure, it's a nice recolor. This, you can do so much with him. You can use his MCU look, which honestly I think looks really good here. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with him, because by default, he's like, alright. Yeah, he's the gold guy. The guy who's gold. But, like... Then you have Blade and you're like, this guy's just awesome. Like, his default look is just already, it exudes so much coolness that I feel like it's hard to improve on it without overcomplicating his design. Like, that's kind of how I feel about Venom a lot of the time. Like, one, I don't care for his recolors at all for the most part. Like Hyper Orange or the blue one and stuff like that. not huge on those because I feel like other symbiotes should have other colors. I also think that Venom is so defined, at least for the most part. He does have a new comic appearance where he actually does reflect like the Spider-Man coloration. I think that Venom should, for the most part, stay black and white. I think that's how people recognize Venom. He's the symbiote that's black with the white veins. You know, Carnage is the red one with the white veins, or not even necessarily veins, but like the white logo. You know, Toxin is the one that's red and blue with the green tongue and the white emblem or whatever. Like, I don't know, like there's distinct things. Like, this is Venom. You see that, you immediately go, oh yeah, that's Venom. I think when you start to take him into other colors, you then run the risk that if you want to introduce more symbiotes, which I would love to see because symbiotes are really cool, but if you want to introduce more, then what you have to do is try to find ways to make them distinct. He already has blue, he already has orange. What do they do with Carnage now as an alternate color? You know, obviously Venom can have anti-venom. This looks good. This works because he may be white, but like the parts, like it's just you flipped the colors, and his eyes are red too. I think that looks fine. I think that works. But when you have something like this where it's bright orange, it's like now if you wanted to add Carnage to the game, Carnage is red. You'd have to find more ways to make him visually distinct in silhouette, which like you already have to do. Like, don't get me wrong, like that's something they're gonna have to do if they want to put Carnage in or they want to put Toxin in. They have to make sure that the characters have distinct silhouettes, and I think you can. I think Carnage is usually skinnier. He's not as like buff as Venom, so you can work with that, but then you run the risk of him looking too much like Spider-Man, so you have to find ways to keep them visually distinct. I feel like that's something that Rivals isn't particularly great at. Before I carry on too much with that, I just wanted to finish the point I was coming to Venom for, which is I feel like these designs are... Well, I feel like this one is too much. I don't like this one. And I feel like this one is too techy. I don't like that. I think Venom is at his best when he is goopy. Goopy Venom, best Venom. You know, it's what makes the symbiotes for me like so exciting to look at. But let's go over here. Let's look at Spider-Man. You know, obviously, if I remember correctly, is Chasm a partial symbiote of some sort? But obviously we have Black Suit Spider-Man, which is Spider-Man Venom. I think this works really well. I think it fits the aesthetic. Some people were like, this is over-designed. I'm like, it's not. This is fine. This matches the aesthetic that Venom has in this game and molds it in with the aesthetic that Spider-Man has in this game. I think that's pretty good. That's really all you need to do for me. I think Spider-Man, honestly, I think the discourse around his designs, I've never really connected with fully. I think Spider-Man is a character that can benefit from some added complexity given how simplistic his design normally is. And it's not to say like I dislike the comic Spider-Man. I just think that this is fine. Like I don't get mad when I see a more complex Spider-Man design. But yeah, like I think if they want to add Carnage or something, you know, to make him visually distinct from Spider-Man and Venom, they really have to emphasize the fact that he's got like all the tendrils that come way further off. Those would have to like be actually like a part of his model, I think, at all times to make him distinct, because this game does not, and this game's not designed to be super meta intensive and super competitive focused, but it does have a bit of a problem with characters looking too similar. There's the joke in the community. There's the meme about how they keep adding blue and white, blonde white women. You know, you have Emma Frost, you have Invisible Woman, you have Dagger. Luna Snow is not white, but she's got the blue and white going, and at least she's not blonde. But like the blue and white outfit on Luna, Penny has a blue and white skin, but at least she's always in a Big Mac, so that doesn't matter. Does Magic have a blue and white skin? Kind of. Arguably. Does Psylocke have blue and white anywhere? This one has customization. Okay, it does not have a blue and white option. That's good. Do any of her skins get customization that goes blue and white? No. Okay. That one, I was trying. But yeah, like that's a common criticism point for the game, is that like literally you already had some people who were struggling to tell the difference between Dagger and Invisible Woman in the heat of the battle, and then they added Emma Frost, who was just them but larger, and people were immediately like, okay, alright, we need to cool it, because it is getting too difficult to tell who I am actually fighting. And I think that's definitely an issue this game struggles with a lot more than Overwatch. Is like Overwatch, the characters have such distinct designs. I think they're starting to slip a bit, and they recently said like they're focusing on more relatable characters than like characters who are like oddballs, which is probably why Freya and Wuyong kind of look generic. I think they're fine, but like I don't know, they definitely didn't feel when I saw them like immediately like, oh, that's an Overwatch character. That's an Overwatch character right there. Like, I don't know. But like they do a really good job having, for the most part, very distinct silhouettes. They try to hold to those silhouettes within at least the main skins. But this game doesn't really care to do that. I was shocked. Like, when, you know, you have normal Groot here, and then you have the Guardians of the Galaxy Groot, and he's, like, so much larger. Like, obviously, his skeleton is the same, but he's just so much wider. And I'm like, is that going to cause issues with his hitbox? Or is this the size of his hitbox, like, more accurately, and this one is going to cause issues for people? Like, I don't know how they do it. Quit that, by the way. You know, like, I look at it, and he has so much. Like, look at this one. His shoulders get wider, his head gets bigger, his knees are like very different. Very interesting, complex design. And it's really cool, but also starts to stray into like territory where it's like, is that really identifiable as this character? Or like Hela's Queen in Black doesn't have her big horns, which looks cool. Like, this is a really cool skin. You know, she's got, like, the null spiral. She's got his, like... It's not a spider, but it almost looks like a bat, manta ray, stingray thingy. She's got the spiral earrings, the spiral behind her head. Just wielding all black. Very cool design. But then you compare it to this, and it's like, these are different. This is very different. Like, this one, at least, she has the collar that goes up and kind of feels like this. You know? Or this skin, where she still has, like, this big headdress. This one, she's got, like, the horns. So it's like, she has all of these skins that have some sort of big head and big shoulders, and then this one has neither. And it's like, it feels like it's not as distinct and coherent. Or rather, it feels more distinct, less coherent. You know, same thing with Doctor Strange. You know, this one doesn't have, you know, a lot of issues here where it's like, you have this big cowl that kind of replicates his huge collar on his cape. He has the cape in every skin, as far as I know. He has a cape. Yeah, like this one, he's wearing robes that kind of form a cape. Like that. This one, he doesn't have, like, a direct cape. But he has his, like, shadow cape made out of, like, damned souls. And it looks really cool. But it also serves to keep his silhouette in line. He has the hands as a collar. You know, on this one, he has, like, the, like, ribbon as a collar. He always has something framing his head. He always has a cape. So, like, when you see a Doctor Strange, you're like, oh, yeah. That's Doctor Strange. Like, every skin he has so far matches his silhouette. Black Panther's an easy one silhouette-wise. This one, I don't like how much fur is around the neck. This one is more of a comic reference, so I can forgive it for being a little more out there, but, like, all of his designs generally are pretty skin tight. You know, they're not going too far off. This one gives him big shoulder pads. That's kind of like the biggest deviation. But for the most part, you know, his head is the same size. His design isn't, like, super bulky. He doesn't get, like, super wide shoulders. Like, the most he gets is those, like, shoulder pads or, like, the neck fluff. Decent silhouette work. But then you've got others that, I'm trying to see, where's one that changes quite a bit? I feel like Thor changes a lot. Yeah, Thor, so here's default Thor in this game. He's got the winged helmet, no cape, just big man. This one has a cape, but his body's so wide it doesn't really disrupt his silhouette a lot. Like, it does shift it, but not insanely so. Like, you can bear it. He still has the winged helmet, and it's like, okay, cool. This one, movie reference. They could have decided to use the helmet that he has in this movie, but they did not. And that's okay. But they could have. Again, this one has a cape, but again, doesn't really break up his silhouette too much. There's a lot of Thors with capes. They just made him wide enough that his silhouette worked without it. Or with it. But then, this one, you start to run into the issue of he doesn't have those wings on his head. And then you have Worthy Waves, where he has neither a cape nor wings on his head. Then you have Lord of Asgard, where he has both horns on his head, / wings on his head, and a cape. And then you have this one where he has the cape, but nothing on his head. So it's like, his is really scattered. Cape, nothing on head. Like, usually he at least has one or both of these. This one has none. I don't know. Like it feels like it changes a lot. And at least Thor is such a bulky character, and there's not a lot of characters built like him yet. So when you see Thor, you're like, ah, that's Thor. Like, you know. But then Thing has his symbiote skin. And I feel like if you have this skin, and if they gave Hulk a symbiote skin, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You genuinely, I think, would struggle to know, other than the fact that there's a 4 on Thing's chest, and he's probably going to be spikier. Because, you know, he's made of rocks. I think the skin's really cool, but I definitely worry it runs the risk. Especially with the emote. He gets an emote with it. This one. This feels like it could be a Hulk emote. So it's like I feel like it starts running that risk of getting a little too close to another character. But you know, at the end of the day, it's not awful. It's not too bad, but it definitely is one of the issues I think this game does struggle with. Is just that huge silhouette struggle, and even sometimes color struggles. You know, there's just not a lot to distinguish the characters other than their animations and their movesets. So you have to really be paying attention to those details. You can't do just a quick eyeball glance as you see an enemy run by and like necessarily immediately go, that's Invisible Woman, or that's Dagger. Like, you might just look and see, oh, blue and white, blonde hair. But that's like 3 characters, possibly some more character skins down the line. Like, just, it's just like right on the edge. And it's, again, not a huge issue. And I think that Marvel Rivals is doing something smart with this, in that it's really emphasizing aesthetics, you know, play the way you want to look, but also emphasizing the casual community where it's like, yeah, who cares if the silhouette's different? Who cares if the silhouette's super different on this character in every single skin? They look cool. Who cares about it not being as competitively viable? Like, you know, that's kind of how it feels. And I think of Overwatch League had the skins that they had, where they had the home and away skins for every team, where it was the default skin, which is the maximum. We have made these characters look distinguished and separate from each other. And so you had those, and they had so much readability in that, you know, your away team had a white version with accents of their main colors, whereas the home team had their main colors with accents of white, maybe. But it was just their main colors, so the other team had white. And it worked really well for viewers to immediately tell, oh, that's who this is. That's who this character is. That's what team they're on. Like, you could get so much information at a glance. I feel like that's tougher here. I don't know what their tournament rules are as far as skins go. Maybe they you know, say you have to use default skins or something like that. But I feel like that's not this game's vibe. So I'd hope that they don't have that rule, honestly, even though it's less competitive and it could hurt the competitive integrity of the game. Because I think Rivals is at its best when it's not super competitive, because that's what makes it different from something like Overwatch, where it's so competitive focused. Rivals is so casual focused. It's a game built to be exciting for you to just pick up and play for fun. Ooh, I want to have a character with a skin where I get to look at their butt all day. I'm picking up Venom in his twerk emote. You know, like, it's not built to, like, be this, like, hyper competitive experience. And that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. It keeps it more interesting. At times it gets more frustrating. But anyways, that's where I'm gonna wrap it up for today's stream. I told you I was gonna do like an hour of game and an hour of talking. I did not do an hour of talking, like 20-30 minutes, but yeah, so thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm gonna go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. So thank you so much. Goodbye. I'm gonna go click the button. It's all the way over here right now. Farewell.